What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Aaron for Social Gaming, and today we are back with Doki Doki Literature Club on the PC. Now we are jumping back in here to do some stuff that we've done. So this is the next poem. We are writing this one again for Natsuki, so hopefully shit. I'm not off to a good start. So I might just go through this, edit this out, and I'll see you guys when we get back to class. We're back, guys. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Airfield. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today, babe. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. There's plenty of simple things to get in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. Hey, I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at the purse, Sayori? Hey? Why, that's all of a sudden. No, really. No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and opens it. Then, she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair! How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all of your money so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yori suddenly giggles. Hey, I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her books, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yori! Tell Airfu to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Shit, man, you just got dark. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun inside of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of us after all, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if you weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick the Tsui into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and thumbs onto the desk. Ow! What was? Hey! A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one was almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going to throw a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite from her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sawyer gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Sawyer reaches up and nudges Sayori off of her. Oh! Suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you just suddenly do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away safely. Yori and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica! Tell Sayori! Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Hey, Monica chose the club over her boyfriend. After all, you're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe when I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds pretty dope. I'll also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica smiles sweetly. Oh, Jesus. Creepy ass Monica. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I really love the chances Sarah once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Somebody got hit in the face with a cookie, but not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow ended up finishing her entire cookie already. Yori is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Oh god, did I read that anime? Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of that book that Yori gave me. But then I'm feeling a little tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. There's probably gonna seem really lame compared to all of the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that after all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to the creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even though we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. It's a literature club. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the things they speak to the creative minds. What's that? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think the food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That's why I suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry! Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Oh god. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motion evasion at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see her world through her eyes. Huh? I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Oh, Jesus. Sorry! Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Because I want to fucking sign up for that. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that too loud. Glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, just shut the fuck up. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Shh. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it. This is getting romantic. Man, you really need to brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie! And you don't even keep your brazier button up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Hey, that's mean. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll like me later. I'm starting to button her brazier from the bottom. Once you see how much better this looks, you'll change your mind. Awkward. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it was to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it. Stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. That button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to finally close the button near her. Oh. Okay. Does this thing even fit properly? It did when I bought it. Oh, God. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs are bigger again. Don't fucking say that. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's brazier buttoned up like this? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Fuck's sakes. Phew! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms up and twirls around. So if it keeps it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like that's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let me do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else ever would. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things, Sayori. I'm gonna blush. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe we should come wake up in the morning.
What? You're doing it again, Sayori.
But I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share our poems we wrote now? Yay! Airfu, can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Oh, God. Here we go. Who should I... I'm gonna start with Monica, like always. That's the thing.
Hey again, Airfu. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe you'll soon come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that. Oh, yeah. Sorry if I'm sniffling and keep, like, clearing my throat and stuff. I just got over the worst couple-day flu that I've ever had, I think. Like, I just felt like shit. I didn't record, hence why the video started on Wednesday instead of Monday. I'm sorry about that. So this week we're going right until next Sunday. So you won't have to worry about missing videos Saturday and Sunday this weekend. Anyways, back to this.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote with her today?
Sure, here you go. And give the poem to Monica. ...
All right. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Huh?
Well, that may be the case.
But maybe there is also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like you two are really close about each other's well-being. Even though it shows in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So, I think there's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into this too much?
Ha! I could be. Oh my gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she's like exploring with her emotions, and happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Wouldn't you and I both, sister? Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this turned out, so I hope you do too.
Let's take a look. All right. Here we go. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Beautiful colors. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless canopy of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, speaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cos, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a violin on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Whoa. It's even more abstract than your last one.
I guess it's just the way I like to write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. The pizza crust part was fucking dope. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words could totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I write those lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem could be an abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the readers. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Why did I just fucking get goosebumps? I don't like this. At all. Okay. Is that a forerunner? Because I just saved.
You never know when you might change your mind. or when something unexpected may happen.
Oh, fuck! Oh, man, that's goosebumps. What the hell?
Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today.
Oh my god, can you guys see that? Fucking goosebumps. Oh, this is getting creepy.
Thanks for listening.
Oh man, what the hell? I'm going with Sayori next. I have to. ...
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Airfu. I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem.
You're too honest sometimes, Sayori.
No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I?
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I just push buttons in the main menu and it works.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Haha.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's Aaron's poem. And that makes it feel extra special, like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me either.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, that's not what I was talking about. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. And if you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Oh, whatever then.
Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a happy, nice rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Aaron. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like the bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles. All in a row. My collection makes me lost of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow off my bottle's caps. It doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly pull them down from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. My happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. What in the fuck? Holy crap, Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
You see that? It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks! I feel like it was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Story always has a bad habit of obsessed with something before dropping it no matter a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, so we should go with Natsuki next, because that was the little bae that we were trying to do before, and I think we're gonna go with second episode, I kinda wanna go with Sayori now, because she's so cute. But Natsuki was the original one that I wanted to go for, so this makes it a hard choice. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad?
No, it's not that. It's good, it's really good, okay? There, I said it. But it wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around.
You're trying to impress me?
Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy this Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break.
Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you?
I'll tell you, you!
What? Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something.
Yeah, you! You're trying to impress me?
Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over the poem one more time. Then, the poem slips out of her hand and flutters to the floor.
I had to use the bathroom!
Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Airfill. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki.
Huh?
Monica sees the poem laying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. Oh no. She skims over it for a second, her smile not fading from her face.
I see. At first I just thought you liked her writing style, but you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you?
I mean, not really.
In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. I'm sure you're not cheating though, Airfill.
Cheating? What do you mean by that?
Never mind, I'm just kidding.
I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you?
Oh, you don't need to answer that. It's just something for you to think about. Hey!
Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hand. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom.
Did you read this, Monica? Of course, I liked it. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know? You have a bad habit of doing that. But Airfu wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right?
Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read.
Okay, well, I think Airfu is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone will want to read this anyways. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Never mind.
Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Yuri. She hasn't gotten to read it yet.
So what?
Well, I guess Airfu was right, Natsuki.
It's not fair at all if you don't let everyone read it. Fine.
Natsuki returns to my poem.
It's not like she's going to like it, though. Anyways, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Oh, Jesus Christ. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. What the fuck is this? Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. One of her friends start to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it hurts anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. That definitely sounds like Natsuki. Okay, this is why I adore this chick. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. Of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And if it helps people realize how stupid they're being, like anyone would agree that that subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about everyone who thinks that doesn't matter. It can't be input anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that is, you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn respect for others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want people to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. God, her voice destroys mine. Yuri's next. I like this voice. ... Are you still mad at me? You for disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning, when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, no. You might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unthinkable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please, don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri! Please, it makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Is that spacebar getting stuck? Yuri smiles sadly and puts her hand down on my desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but if it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts, I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request. That was weird. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone can come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put it together that's any good just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute prep. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing the event. I'm sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Oh no. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up to recite poems too. So like a slam poetry thing. Sari's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think that's a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. That's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I am sorry. ... But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put up on a good performance, then we will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't worry. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know we can do it.
Oh god. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really good and hard to get new members. At least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get over it. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh my god, it happened again. I just got the worst fucking goosebumps. Oh my god, I gotta save here. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm taking this literal now.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want you to each choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way!
Monica, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is this simply a nature? Or natural? Oh, I don't fucking know what that said. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden!
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets to the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poet is a full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as she is bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not what we didn't want to applaud her for, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Yuri. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
So Yuri hops out of his chair and she cheerfully walks into the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori!
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I'd probably... Oh fuck, I skipped that. But hearing it comes from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. Looks like it's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Airfu liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely. But it might be the other poem wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen some poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Ha! Don't make me go before Aaron. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Aaron lower everyone's standards a little bit, so I have to do it.
Natsuki? It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really good at it as everyone else.
Don't worry much about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing.
That's something you'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki Begerdolin. What the fuck is that word? Natsuki gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
This poem is called, Why Are You All Looking at Me? Because you're presenting. Anyways, this poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel when they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Not easy for you to say. You better not make everyone do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be way the other way around.
Well, it's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to do much worry about the other festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some sort of other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort in for the club. Makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As far as the festival, finish plannings for tomorrow, and then we'll finish at the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and to impressing Monica, then I'll have the best to do my best.
Ready to go, Airfit?
Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together.
Look at you two, always going to home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys, don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be a nice little thing, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Aaron. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to,
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say one day, Yori asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're the kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh shit! Oh no. Is this one of those choices that it wants me to save before making? I'm saving right here. I don't give a shit, I'm saving. I would walk home with you. Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Aaron. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure out you sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen?
Huh?
The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only in a few days, so who knows what will happen in that time. Oh, please don't tell me that was foreshadowing. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna end this episode here, guys. So, as always, thank you so much for sticking it through this episode. I know it's probably another hour episode after the editing. It's getting a little creepier. I've noticed some foreshadowing, some telling me to save before making certain decisions, that some things might not be the same as others, maybe down the road. I've noticed Yori's being a little more depressed. Leave your comments to find out what's gonna happen. I want to read them all. I'll answer them all. I want to hear your guys' opinions about this game. But yeah, anyways, as always, check out all the links in the video description below, like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, all that stuff's down there. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.